Good morning and welcome to the Cloffice. I hope that you are well this morning. I was just reading in John 8, this one particular verse that really just was standing out to me. And it's John 8, verse 12. And it says, Jesus is the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And I've heard this verse many times and could say it lots of times, and it's a good verse. Jesus is the light of the world. But the more that I thought about this, I couldn't get away from it because so many people struggle with being surrounded by darkness, and they struggle with feeling the darkness overcoming them and getting stuck in darkness. And Jesus is the light of the world. Whoever follows me, whoever follows Jesus, will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And I just kind of feel like it's pretty straightforward. And although it takes effort, I don't think it's actually that difficult, because his yoke is easy, his burden is light. And so I guess in all of this, it's just really straightforward that no matter what's happening around us and the darkness that is trying to consume us, if we walk with Jesus, if we focus on what Jesus focused on, if we focus on Jesus, then we won't get consumed by the darkness. We won't walk in darkness. We won't have to worry about anxiety and fear, and we won't have to even think about putting those labels on ourselves. Because as we walk with Jesus and we focus on him, we walk in the light. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't have a bad day sometimes. It doesn't mean that we're not human and we don't feel pain. Jesus felt pain, but it means we don't get consumed by the darkness that's around us. So I want to encourage you today to put your focus only where Jesus put his focus. Put your focus on him and focus on the things that he focused on. Do the things that he did. And so Jesus spent time with the Father. He was in the Word. He knew his scriptures. He didn't just come out of the womb knowing them. He studied the scriptures. He was in prayer constantly with the Father. He was in worship. Jesus served the needy. He taught them. He healed them and delivered them. Do you know, when we go on missions trips and we're serving the needy and serving people, although it's physically tiring, we feel so excited when you go out and do evangelism things and you're part of things bigger than yourself and you're serving in the community. You're so excited because you're about the Father's business and it's filling you up, and you're focusing on the Father and Jesus and allowing the light of the Lord to shine through you. It brings light to you. So serving the needy in teaching them, healing them, delivering them, feeding them, protecting them, just like Jesus in this same chapter protected the woman caught in adultery. He's like, okay, whoever is perfect, you throw the first stone. And he's protecting her. And so then he says, I don't condemn you either. Sin and move on and don't sin anymore. He tells her to leave her life of sin. So anyway, I just want to encourage you today to follow Jesus, to focus on Jesus. Don't focus on the things of this world. Don't focus on the maybes of tomorrow. We're not even promised tomorrow. We don't even know what's going to happen today. Focus on the Lord. Walk with Jesus. Be about the Father's business, and you will walk in the light. Have an amazing day, and God bless.